A pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome back once again to HJN Season 4. With a lot of the stuff that I've talked about recently, precision, goosebumps, Netflix, reading, teenagers, home owning, meals, it's kinda getting a bit tacky at this point. Like I said though, a lot of these normal subjects I put together here is just the means of finishing off this season once and for all. By the end of spring 2025, I'm expected to take at least a month off. So that way, I can have enough time to put together the 5th season worth of HJN topics. For now though, time travel is what I have on the mind right now. At least, that's how the notebook puts it together, so let's just get on with that piece. Time travel is the unique concept of, simply put, traveling through time. More so, time travel is seen as a concept by scientists as well as most pop culture, especially pop culture, in which that a person heads to a certain point in the quantum realm. As in, chronologically, they head through whatever point in history they desire to go. And while time travel is not seen as a realistic concept, it is still guaranteed, believe it or not, even as far back as epic wildlife. You remember that? There were claims that a dinosaur was cloned, but it turned out to be a kangaroo. Apparently, at the end of the video, I recall Adam himself saying, there's a better chance of a time machine being invented than cloning a dinosaur. So, when you think about it, the idea of time travel actually does feel even more like a realistic concept. And all those people really think that time travel messes up with the timeline? Do we really know that for sure? I mean, is there somebody even traveling through time right now? Is there somebody whom is going to be there at the very moment? Is there actually somebody out there that could have come from centuries in the future? I almost do wonder how exactly would the new millennium hold up, in the same regard as how with this millennium, there's highs and lows, but like anything in life, we don't always expect it to be perfect. Here in 2025, the same year in which the so-called Cortes Dia event would take place in Black Ops 2, it's fair to say, some people might have had expectations similar in a way to how the game was put together, but think about what The Simpsons did. Hundreds of times they made future predictions, and while a good amount of them had come true, it's kind of weird that Call of Duty somehow was the next thing to put together a series of future predicaments and predictions. Yet, now that we're in 2025, are we going to have anything that was in the game? Are we going to have new weapons, new tech? The nano gloves? The MTAR rifle? Or how about those ASD drones? Those little tanks that roll on the ground? Well, I guess that's just the thing about fiction. It sort of distances itself from reality. But hey, there was Jonas Savimbi. He was real, right? And I do recall somebody tried to put up a lawsuit claiming that the game made him look more barbaric and intimidating than he really was. Just goes to show that now people are trying to use the legal system as a means to defame others. Shame on you, Amber Heard. But let's be real though. Even in spite of a lot of the most recent problems that people have had with others over the years, or with anything at all, is time travel really going to be the solution to anything at all? Is time travel using that specifically to eradicate the pandemic before it existed, or going back in time to assassinate the president before he was born, really the answer to life? Is going back in time and preventing certain things from existing to try to make life easier supposed to make your life perfect? No. Let's be real. It's not about you. It never was about you in the first place. There's that old saying in which that you can't always do what you want in life. You can't have what you don't always get. It can't always be about you. There's nothing that could possibly accommodate everything for you for a long period of time. You got to think about other people. You got to put others in front of you. You got to make their interest your interest. You got to let them know that you are willing to wait, watch, and listen to what they have to say. You got to step back and give other people space. You got to know your own personal limitations. You got to have every possible instinct within you, even if it's involuntary, to keep yourself under control. That's all you can do now. We don't need to do time travel as a means to answer some problems in life. We don't need technology to live a good life. This is why I quit social media years ago. And I will never return ever again. And I'm certainly not going to rely on time travel as a means to eradicate none of that stuff, so it doesn't exist today. Besides, when it comes to time travel supposedly causing a ripple effect in the time continuum, the thing is that the concept of time travel being a means of switching certain things from the past and altering the future, is that really the case? Is changing the past supposed to cause a ripple effect, or butterfly effect as most would put it, through time, so that in the present, which is today, different? Is it supposed to happen like that? Or is it completely different? There of course were some other explanations as to how time travel works, but let's be real. It's all fiction. It's all pop culture. You have yourself Back to the Future being one of the more popular ends of time travel in the likes of pop culture and media. There of course were others along the way, including Terminator, for instance. And who could even forget a hot tub that also was a time machine? That was something, wasn't it? But you know what though? Let's consider time travel as just little more than something that somebody made up a long time ago, and that it probably will only remain as a piece of fiction. If somebody wants to actually invent time travel, then please do it. And you'll just see what could potentially happen. Past, present, future, all of history could be erased before we know it. Transcendence in life is really unethical. There's only so much you can do when playing God. But hey, thank you guys for watching this piece. I hope I can get to some more enticing subjects as well as some more relaxing bits, because I don't need any more of this sort of nonsense.